Ezra chapter 1. Now in the first year of Cyrus king of Persia, in order to complete the word of Yahweh from the mouth of Jeremiah, Yahweh stirred up the spirit of Cyrus king of Persia, so that he had a proclamation passed throughout all his kingdom, and also put it in writing, saying, Then the heads of fathers' households of Judah and Benjamin, and the priests and the Levites arose. That is of everyone whose spirit God had stirred to go up to rebuild the house of Yahweh, which is in Jerusalem. All those around them strengthened them with articles of silver, with gold, with possessions, with cattle, and with precious things, aside from all that was given as a freewill offering. Also King Cyrus brought out the articles of the house of Yahweh, which Nebuchadnezzar had brought out from Jerusalem and put in the house of his gods. And Cyrus, king of Persia, had them brought out by the hand of Mithridath the treasurer, and he counted them out to Sheshbazzar, the prince of Judah. Now this was their number: 30 gold dishes, 1,000 silver dishes, 29 duplicates, 30 gold bowls, 410 silver bowls of a second kind, and 1,000 other articles. All the articles of gold and silver numbered 5,400. Sheshbazzar brought them all up with the exiles who went up from Babylon to Jerusalem. Ezra chapter 2. Now these are the people of the province who came up out of the captivity of the exiles, whom Nebuchadnezzar the king of Babylon had taken away into exile to Babylon, and who returned to Jerusalem and Judah, each to his city. These came with Zerubbabel, Jeshua, Nehemiah, Sariah, Reliah, Mordecai, Bilshan, Mispar, Bigvai, Rehum, and Baanah. The number of the men of the people of Israel: the sons of Parosh, 2172. The sons of Shephatiah, 372. The sons of Era, 775. The sons of Pahath-Moab of the sons of Jeshua and Joab, 2812. The sons of Elim, 1254. The sons of Zaddo, 945. The sons of Zakkai, 760. The sons of Bani, 642. The sons of Bebai, 623. The sons of Azgad, 1222. The sons of Adnikam, 666. The sons of Bigvai, 2056. The sons of Adin, 454. The sons of Ader of Hezekiah, 98. The sons of Bezai, 323. The sons of Jorah, 112. The sons of Hashem, 223. The sons of Gibbar, 95. The sons of Bethlehem, 123. The men of Netopha, 56. The men of Anathoth, 128. The sons of Asmaveth, 42. The sons of Kiriathaim, Chephra, and Beeroth, 743. The sons of Ramah and Jebah, 621. The men of Michmas, 122. The men of Bethel and Ai, 223. The sons of Nebo, 52. The sons of Magbish, 156. The sons of the other Elam, 1254. The sons of Harim, 320. The sons of Lod, Hadid, and Ono, 725. The men of Jericho, 345. The sons of Senah, 3630. The priests: the sons of Jediah of the house of Jeshua, 973. The sons of Immer, 1052. The sons of Pashur, 1247. The sons of Harim, 1017. The Levites: the sons of Jeshua and Kadmiel of the sons of Hodaviah, 74. The singers: the sons of Asaph, 128. The sons of the gatekeepers: the sons of Shallum, the sons of Ader, the sons of Talmon, the sons of Akub, the sons of Hatita, the sons of Shobai, in all 139. The temple servants: the sons of Ziha, the sons of Hasaphah, the sons of Tabioth, the sons of Keros, the sons of Siaha, the sons of Padon, the sons of Lebanah, the sons of Hagabah, the sons of Akub, the sons of Hagab, the sons of Shalmai, the sons of Hanan, the sons of Giddel, the sons of Gahar, the sons of Reiah, the sons of Rezin, the sons of Nekoda, the sons of Gazam, the sons of Uzzah, the sons of Pesa, the sons of Besai, the sons of Asna, the sons of Munim, the sons of Nephisim, the sons of Bakbuk, the sons of Hakapha, the sons of Harhur, the sons of Basleth, the sons of Mehida, the sons of Harsha, the sons of Barkos, the sons of Sisra, the sons of Tema, the sons of Neziah, the sons of Hadapha, the sons of Solomon's servants: the sons of Sadai, the sons of Hassaphareth, the sons of Peruda, the sons of Jala, the sons of Darkin, the sons of Giddel, the sons of Shephatiah, the sons of Haddo, the sons of Patrath Hazabaim, the sons of Ami. All the temple servants and the sons of Solomon's servants were 392. Now these are those who came up from Tel Melah, Tel Harsha, Cherub, Adon, and Immer. But they were not able to declare their fathers' households and their fathers' seed, whether they were of Israel. The sons of Deliah, the sons of Tobiah, the sons of Nekoda, 652. Of the sons of the priests, the sons of Hobiah, the sons of Hakaz, the sons of Barzillai, who took a wife from the daughters of Barzillai the Gileadite, and he was called by their name. These searched in their genealogical records, but they could not be found. Therefore they were considered unclean and excluded from the priesthood. The governor said to them that they should not eat from the most holy things until a priest stood with Urim and Thummim. The whole assembly together was 42,360, besides their male and female slaves, of whom there were 7,337, and they had 200 male and female singers. Their horses were 736, their mules 245, their camels 435, their donkeys 6720. Some of the heads of fathers' households, when they arrived at the house of Yahweh, which is in Jerusalem, gave a freewill offering for the house of God to restore it on its foundation. According to their ability, they gave to the treasury for the work 61,000 gold drachmas and 5,000 silver minas and 100 priestly tunics. So the priests and the Levites, some of the people, the singers, the gatekeepers, and the temple servants lived in their cities, and all Israel in their cities. Ezra chapter 3. Then the 7th month came, and the sons of Israel were in the cities. And the people gathered together as one man to Jerusalem. Then Jeshua the son of Jozadak and his brothers the priests, and Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel and his brothers arose and built the altar of the God of Israel to offer burnt offerings on it, as it is written in the law of Moses, the man of God. So they set up the altar on its foundation, for they were terrified because of the peoples of the lands. And they offered burnt offerings on it to Yahweh, burnt offerings morning and evening. They celebrated the Feast of Booths, as it is written, and offered the fixed number of burnt offerings daily, according to the legal judgment, as each day required. And afterward there was a continual burnt offering, also for the new moons, and for all the appointed times of Yahweh that were set apart as holy, and from everyone who offered a freewill offering to Yahweh. From the first day of the 7th month, they began to offer burnt offerings to Yahweh, but the foundation of the temple of Yahweh had not been laid. Then they gave money to the masons and carpenters, and food, drink, and oil to the Sidonians and to the Tyrians, to bring cedar wood from Lebanon to the sea at Joppa, according to the permission they had from Cyrus king of Persia. Now in the 2nd year of their coming to the house of God at Jerusalem in the 2nd month, Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel and Jeshua the son of Jozadak, and the rest of their brothers, the priests and the Levites, and all who came from the captivity to Jerusalem, began the work and appointed the Levites from 20 years and older to direct the work of the house of Yahweh. Then Jeshua with his sons and brothers stood united with Kadmiel and his sons, the sons of Judah, and the sons of Henadad with their sons and brothers, the Levites, to direct those who do the work in the house of God. So the builders laid the foundation of the temple of Yahweh. Then the priests stood in their apparel with trumpets, and the Levites, the sons of Asaph, with cymbals, to praise Yahweh according to the directions of King David of Israel. And they sang, praising and giving thanks to Yahweh, saying, "For he is good, for his loving kindness endures forever upon Israel." And all the people shouted with a great shout when they praised Yahweh, because the foundation of the house of Yahweh was laid. Yet many of the priests and Levites and heads of fathers' households, the old men who had seen the first house of Yahweh, were weeping with a loud voice when the foundation of this house was laid before their eyes, while many in loud shouts with gladness were raising their voice, so that the people could not distinguish the voices of the shouting of gladness from the voices of the weeping of the people. For the people were shouting with a loud shout, and those voices were heard far away. Ezra chapter 4. Then the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the people of the exile were building a temple to Yahweh, the God of Israel. So they approached Zerubbabel and the heads of fathers' households and said to them, "Let us build with you, for we, like you, seek your God. And we have been sacrificing to him since the days of Esarhaddon king of Assyria, who brought us up here." But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the heads of fathers' households of Israel said to them, "You have nothing in common with us in building a house to our God, but we ourselves will together build to Yahweh, the God of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, has commanded us." So the people of the land discouraged the people of Judah and dismayed them from building, and hired counselors against them to frustrate their counsel, all the days of Cyrus king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius king of Persia. Now in the reign of Ahasuerus, in the beginning of his reign, they wrote an accusation against the inhabitants of Judah and Jerusalem. And in the days of Artaxerxes, Ishlam, Mithridates, Tabeel, and the rest of his colleagues wrote to Artaxerxes king of Persia. And the text of the letter was written in Aramaic and translated from Aramaic. Rehum the commander and Shimshai, the scribe, wrote a letter against Jerusalem to King Artaxerxes as follows. This is the copy of the letter which they sent to him. Then the king sent an edict to Rehum the commander, to Shimshai the scribe, and to the rest of their colleagues who live in Samaria and in the rest of the provinces beyond the river. Peace. And now, the document which you sent to us has been plainly read before me. Then, as soon as the copy of King Artaxerxes' document was read before Rehum and Shimshai the scribe and their colleagues, they went in haste to Jerusalem to the Jews and stopped them by force and military. Then the work on the house of God in Jerusalem stopped, and it was stopped until the 2nd year of the reign of Darius king of Persia. Ezra chapter 5. And the prophets, Haggai the prophet and Zechariah the son of Iddo, prophesied to the Jews who were in Judah and Jerusalem in the name of the God of Israel, who was over them. Then Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel and Jeshua, the son of Jozadak, arose and began to rebuild the house of God which is in Jerusalem. And the prophets of God were with them, supporting them. At that time Tatnai, the governor of the province beyond the river, and Shethar-boznai and their colleagues came to them and spoke to them thus, Who issued you a decree to rebuild this house and to complete this structure? Then we told them accordingly what the names of the men were who were rebuilding this building. But the eye of their God was on the elders of the Jews, and they did not stop them until a report could come to Darius, and then a document be returned concerning this. This is the copy of the letter which Tatnai, the governor of the province beyond the river, and Shethar-boznai and his colleagues, the officials who were beyond the river, sent to Darius the king. They sent word to him in which it was written thus. Thus they responded with a word to us, saying, Ezra chapter 6, Then King Darius issued a decree, and a search was made in the archives, where the treasures were deposited in Babylon. And in Ecbatana in the fortress, which is in the province of Media, a scroll was found, and there was written in it as follows, Concerning the house of God in Jerusalem, let that house, the place where sacrifices are offered, be rebuilt, and let its foundations be retained, its height being 60 cubits and its width 60 cubits. Then Tatnai, the governor of the province beyond the river, Shethar-boznai and their colleagues carried out the decree with all diligence, just as King Darius had sent. And the elders of the Jews were building and succeeding through the prophesying of Haggai the prophet and Zechariah the son of Iddo. So they built and completed it according to the decree of the God of Israel and the decree of Cyrus, Darius, and Artaxerxes king of Persia. And this house was brought to completion on the 3rd day of the month Adar. It was the 6th year of the reign of King Darius. And the sons of Israel, the priests, the Levites, and the rest of the exiles celebrated the dedication of this house of God with joy. They brought near for the dedication of this house of God 100 bulls, 200 rams, 400 lambs, and as a sin offering for all Israel 12 male goats, corresponding to the number of the tribes of Israel. Then they appointed the priests to their sections, and the Levites in their divisions for the service of God in Jerusalem, as it is written in the book of Moses. And the exiles celebrated the Passover on the 14th of the 1st month. For the priests and the Levites had cleansed themselves together. All of them were clean. Then they slaughtered the Passover lamb for all the exiles, both for their brothers, the priests, and for themselves. Then the sons of Israel who returned from exile, and all those who had separated themselves from the uncleanness of the nations of the land to join them, to seek Yahweh, the God of Israel, ate the Passover. And they celebrated the feast of unleavened bread 7 days with gladness. For Yahweh had caused them to be glad, and had turned the heart of the king of Assyria toward them to strengthen them in the work of the house of God, the God of Israel. Ezra chapter 7. Now after these things, in the reign of Artaxerxes king of Persia, there went up Ezra son of Sariah, son of Azariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Shallum, son of Zadok, son of Ahitub, son of Amariah, son of Azariah, son of Marioth, son of Zerahiah, son of Uzi, son of Buki, son of Abishua, son of Phinehas, son of Eleazar, son of Aaron the chief priest. This Ezra went up from Babylon, and he was a scribe skilled in the law of Moses, which Yahweh, the God of Israel, had given. And the king granted him all he requested, because the hand of Yahweh his God was upon him. And some of the sons of Israel and some of the priests, the Levites, the singers, the gatekeepers, and the temple servants went up to Jerusalem in the 7th year of King Artaxerxes. He came to Jerusalem in the 5th month, which was in the 7th year of the king. For on the 1st of the 1st month he began to go up from Babylon, and on the 1st of the 5th month he came to Jerusalem, because the good hand of his God was upon him. For Ezra had set his heart to study the law of Yahweh and to practice it, and to teach his statute and judgment in Israel. Now this is the copy of the letter which King Artaxerxes gave to Ezra the priest, the scribe, learned in the words of the commandments of Yahweh and his statutes to Israel. Blessed be Yahweh, the God of our fathers, who has put such a thing as this in the king's heart, to beautify the house of Yahweh which is in Jerusalem, and has extended loving kindness to me before the king and his counselors, and before all the king's mighty princes. Thus I was strengthened according to the hand of Yahweh my God upon me, and I gathered chief men from Israel to go up with me. Ezra chapter 8. Now these are the heads of their fathers' households, and the genealogical records of those who went up with me from Babylon in the reign of King Artaxerxes. Of the sons of Phinehas, Gershom. Of the sons of Ithamar, Daniel. Of the sons of David, Haddash. Of the sons of Shechaniah, who was of the sons of Parosh, Zechariah, and with him 150 males who were in the genealogical records. Of the sons of Pahath-Moab, Elihonai the son of Zerahiah, and 200 males with him. Of the sons of Zadok, Shechaniah, the son of Jehaziel, and 300 males with him. And of the sons of Adon, Ebed the son of Jonathan, and 50 males with him. And of the sons of Elam, Jeshiah the son of Athaliah, and 70 males with him. And of the sons of Shephatiah, Zebediah the son of Michael, and 80 males with him. Of the sons of Joab, Obadiah the son of Jehiel, and 218 males with him. And of the sons of Bani, Shelemith, the son of Josaphiah, and 160 males with him. And of the sons of Bebai, Zechariah the son of Bebai, and 28 males with him. And of the sons of Azgad, Johanan the son of Hakkaton, and 110 males with him. And of the sons of Adnikam, the last ones, these being their names, Eliphalet, Jael, and Shemaiah, and 60 males with them. And of the sons of Bigvai, Adai, and Zabad, and 70 males with them. Now I gathered them at the river that runs to Ahava, where we camped for 3 days. And I observed the people and the priests, but I did not find any Levites there. So I sent for Eliezer, Ariel, Shemaiah, Elnathan, Jarib, Elnathan, Nathan, Zechariah, and Meshullam, chief men, and for Joiarib and Elnathan, teachers. I sent them out to Iddo the chief man at the place Casiphia. And I put words in their mouths to say to Iddo and his brothers, the temple servants at the place Casiphia, that is, to bring ministers to us for the house of our God. So, according to the good hand of our God upon us, they brought us a man of insight of the sons of Mali, the son of Levi, the son of Israel, namely Sherebiah and his sons and brothers, 18 men, and Hashabiah and Jeshiah of the sons of Merari, with his brothers and their sons, 20 men, and 220 of the temple servants, whom David and the princes had given for the service of the Levites, all of them designated by name. Then I called for a fast there at the river of Ahava, that we might humble ourselves before our God to seek from him a direct journey for us, our little ones, and all our possessions. For I was ashamed to ask from the king for a military force and horsemen to help us against the enemy on the way, because we had said to the king, the hand of our God is upon all those who seek him, for their good, but his strength and his anger are against all those who forsake him. So we fasted and sought our God concerning this matter, and he was moved by our entreaty. Then I set apart 12 of the leading priests, Sherebiah, Hashabiah, and with them 10 of their brothers. And I weighed out to them the silver, the gold, and the utensils, the contribution for the house of our God, which the king and his counselors and his princes and all Israel present there had offered. Thus I weighed into their hands 650 talents of silver, and silver utensils worth 100 talents, and 100 gold talents, and 20 gold bowls worth 1,000 derricks, and 2 utensils of fine shiny bronze, precious as gold. Then I said to them, you are holy to Yahweh, and the utensils are holy, and the silver and the gold are a freewill offering to Yahweh, the God of your fathers. Watch and keep them until you weigh them before the officials of the priests. the Levites and the officials of the fathers' households of Israel at Jerusalem, in the chambers of the house of Yahweh. So the priests and the Levites accepted the weighed out silver and gold and the utensils to bring them to Jerusalem to the house of our God. Then we set out from the river Ahava on the 12th of the first month to go to Jerusalem, and the hand of our God was upon us, and he delivered us from the hand of the enemy and the ambushes by the way. Thus we came to Jerusalem and remained there 3 days. On the fourth day, the silver and the gold and the utensils were weighed out in the house of our God into the hand of Meremoth, the son of Uriah the priest, and with him was Eleazar the son of Phinehas. And with them were the Levites, Jozabad the son of Jeshua, and Nodiah the son of Binnui. Everything was numbered and weighed, and all the weight was written down at that time. The exiles who had come from the captivity brought burnt offerings near to the God of Israel: 12 bulls for all Israel, 96 rams, 77 lambs, 12 male goats for a sin offering, all as a burnt offering to Yahweh. Then they gave the king's edicts to the king's satraps, and to the governors in the provinces beyond the river, and they supported the people and the house of God. Ezra chapter 9. Now when these things had been completed, the princes approached me, saying, "The people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the peoples of the lands, according to their abominations, those of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites. For they have taken some of their daughters as wives for themselves, and for their sons, so that the holy seed has intermingled with the peoples of the lands. Indeed, the hands of the princes and the officials have been foremost in this unfaithfulness. When I heard about this matter, I tore my garment and my robe, and pulled some of the hair from my head and my beard, and sat down in consternation. Then everyone who trembled at the words of the God of Israel on account of the unfaithfulness of the exiles gathered to me, and I sat appalled until the evening offering. But at the evening offering I arose from my affliction, even with my garment and my robe torn, and I fell on my knees and stretched out my hands to Yahweh my God. And I said, "O my God, I am ashamed and humiliated to lift up my face to you, my God, for our iniquities have multiplied above our heads, and our guilt has become great even to the heavens. Since the days of our fathers to this day, we have been in great guilt, and on account of our iniquities, we, our kings and our priests, have been given into the hand of the kings of the lands, to the sword, to captivity, and to plunder and to open shame, as it is this day. But now, for a brief moment, grace has been shown from Yahweh our God, to leave us an escaped remnant, and to give us a peg in his holy place, that our God may enlighten our eyes and give us a little reviving in our slavery. For we are slaves. Yet in our slavery our God has not forsaken us, but has extended loving kindness to us before the kings of Persia, to give us reviving to raise up the house of our God, to restore its waste places, and to give us a wall in Judah and Jerusalem. So now, our God, what shall we say after this? For we have forsaken your commandments, which you have commanded by the hand of your slaves the prophets, saying, the land which you are entering to possess is an impure land with the impurity of the peoples of the lands, with their abominations which have filled it from end to end, and with their uncleanness. So now do not give your daughters to their sons, nor take their daughters to your sons, and never seek their peace or their prosperity, that you may be strong and eat the good things of the land, and leave it as a possession to your sons forever. After all that has come upon us for our evil deeds and our great guilt, since you, our God, have requited us less than our iniquities deserve, and have given us an escaped remnant as this, shall we again break your commandments and intermarry with the peoples who commit these abominations? Would you not be angry with us to the point of destruction, until there is no remnant nor any who escape? O Yahweh, the God of Israel, you are righteous, for we have been left an escaped remnant, as it is this day. Behold, we are before you in our guilt, for no one can stand before you because of this. Ezra chapter 10. Now while Ezra was praying and making confession, weeping and prostrating himself before the house of God, a very large assembly, men, women, and children, gathered to him from Israel, for the people wept bitterly. And Shechaniah the son of Jehiel, one of the sons of Elam, answered and said to Ezra, we have been unfaithful to our God and have married foreign women from the peoples of the land. Yet now there is hope for Israel in spite of this. So now let us cut a covenant with our God to put away all the wives and their children, according to the counsel of my Lord and of those who tremble at the commandment of our God. And let it be done according to the law. Arise, for this matter is your responsibility, but we will be with you. Be strong and act." Then Ezra arose and made the leading priests, the Levites, and all Israel swear an oath that they would do according to this word. So they swore an oath. Then Ezra arose from before the house of God and went into the chamber of Jehohanan, the son of Eliashib. He went there, but he did not eat bread nor drink water, for he was mourning over the unfaithfulness of the exiles. And they made a proclamation throughout Judah and Jerusalem to all the exiles that they should gather at Jerusalem, and that whoever would not come within 3 days, according to the counsel of the prince and the elders, all his possessions should be devoted to destruction, and he himself separated from the assembly of the exiles. So all the men of Judah and Benjamin gathered at Jerusalem within the 3 days. It was the 9th month on the 20th of the month, and all the people sat in the open square before the house of God, trembling because of this matter and the heavy rain. Then Ezra the priest arose and said to them, "You have been unfaithful and have married foreign wives, adding to the guilt of Israel. So now make confession to Yahweh, the God of your fathers, and do his will, and separate yourselves from the peoples of the land and from the foreign wives." Then all the assembly answered and said with a loud voice, "This is so, as you have said, so it is our duty to do, but there are many people. It is the rainy season, and we are not able to stand outside. Nor can the task be done in 1 or 2 days, for we have transgressed greatly in this matter. Let our princes stand in for the whole assembly, and let all those in our cities who have married foreign wives come at set times, together with the elders and judges of each city, until the burning anger of our God on account of this matter is turned away from us." However, Jonathan the son of Asahel and Josiah the son of Tikvah stood against this, with Meshullam and Shabbatai the Levite helping them. But the exiles did so, and Ezra the priest separated out men who were heads of fathers' households, for each of their fathers' households, all of them by name. So they convened on the first day of the 10th month to investigate the matter, and they completed investigating all the men who had married foreign wives by the first day of the first month. Among the sons of the priests who had married foreign wives were found of the sons of Jeshua the son of Jozadak and his brothers, Maschah, Eliezer, Jarib, and Jedaliah. They gave their hand in pledge to put away their wives, and being guilty, they offered a ram of the flock for their guilt. Of the sons of Immer there were Hanani and Zebediah, and of the sons of Haram, Maschah, Elijah, Shemaiah, Jael, and Uzziah, and of the sons of Pashur, Elionai, Maschah, Ishmael, Nethanel, Jozabad, and Elasa. Of Levites there were Jozabad, Shimei, Kaliah, that is, Kelida, Pethahiah, Judah, and Eliezer. Of the singers there was Eliashib, and of the gatekeepers, Shallum, Telem, and Uri. Of Israel, of the sons of Parosh there were Remiah, Isaiah, Malchijah, Mijamin, Eleazar, Malchijah, and Benaiah, and of the sons of Elam, Mattaniah, Zechariah, Jehiel, Abdi, Jeremoth, and Elijah. And of the sons of Zadok, Elionai, Eliashib, Mattaniah, Jeremoth, Zabad, and Aziza. And of the sons of Babai, Jehohanan, Hananiah, Zabbai, and Athlai. And of the sons of Bani, Meshullam, Malach, and Adiah, Jashub, Sheel, and Jeremoth. And of the sons of Pahath-Moab, Ednah, Chalol, Benaiah, Maschah, Mattaniah, Bezalel, Binui, and Manasseh. And of the sons of Haram, Eliezer, Istijah, Maltijah, Shemaiah, Shimon, Benjamin, Malach, and Shemariah. Of the sons of Hashem, Matnai, Madada, Zabad, Eliphelet, Jeremiah, Manasseh, and Shimei. Of the sons of Bani, Madai, Amram, Zuel, Benaiah, Bedaiah, Chaluhi, Vaniah, Meremoth, Eliashib, Mattaniah, Matnai, Jasu, Bani, Binui, Shimei, Shelemiah, Nathan, Adiah, Matnidbai, Sasai, Sheri, Azriel, Shelemiah, Shemariah, Shallum, Emariah, and Joseph. Of the sons of Nebo there were Jael, Mattathiah, Zabad, Zebina, Jaddai, Joel, and Benaiah. All these had taken up foreign women as wives, and some of them had wives by whom they had children.